Hello everybody, it's Everalds4 for another weekly update. A few things. First of all, the Jewish holiday season is over. There's nothing significant till Hanukkah, which is mid-December, so schedule should go back to normal now. Thank you all for bearing with me, especially with the little bit of time off that I needed to take. We'll talk about that, I guess, if I remember at the end of this. But Golden Sun should resume this week. The Shiva has finished. It was 4 episodes. You should really watch it. It's funny stuff. People enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with the thumbnails. Maybe I'll have that in a separate thing. There's also going to be a bonus video on Tuesday of this joke section that was in it. That's just a bunch of very Jewish jokes. It's good. And my glasses are filthy. And I'm not sure what it's going to be replaced with yet. I have ideas, but I'm also stretched kind of thin this week, so there probably, if there's anything that replaces it this week, it might just be something small, but probably not since we have Sega SNES September in October still going on, so that might just, have to slake your thirst for videos on Thursday. So, oh well. But yeah, last week we had episodes 6 through 10 of SNES September in October, and this week is going to be 11 through 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and next week is going to be the last week. Before I forget, also, next week's going to be Pants on Head week. I know it kind of seems like it snuck up on us, but a week from Saturday, meaning 2 weeks from yesterday, is the 28th, and that is, I believe, usually the official date for Pants on Head week, and it's whatever week that falls out on. So, be prepared. Be prepared for sending in pictures or videos or whatever you want to do. Anything. Again, it's going to be all entries are going to increase the amount that I donate to the American Suicide Prevention. I forgot what group it is, but it's legit and it's good. It's for suicide prevention, so it's always good. If you want to get your stuff in early, if you think you're going to forget next week, that's fine. Just send it to me on Twitter or wherever. You can send it in a YouTube message. If you do it on Twitter, just at me, at Sephiroth04. My link is always in the description of every video for Twitter. And using the hashtag of #PantsOnHeadWeek helps me just categorize them. The hashtag it makes it a lot easier for me to go through stuff, so yeah. But that's going to be next week, and then 2 Sundays from now, which is, I guess, going to be the end of October, which, let me look at my calendar, because I am bad at keeping time. Calendar, that's not a calendar, it's a calculator. The 29th. So today's the 15th. Next Sunday is going to be 22nd, which will be the start of Pants on Head week. And then the 29th, 2 Sundays from today, is going to be the results video, probably. It might be the 30th or the 31st, depending on timing, because Sundays might get busy. We'll see. That Sunday in particular. My nephew's 4th birthday party is then, and I don't know how much time I'll have during the day. Because I never put the video together beforehand. I always wait till the last minute because people send in stuff after Pants on Head week is over. Because everyone procrastinates. If you want to be a good person and not procrastinate and get it in early or during next week, I will be very happy with you. As always, everyone always has my eternal gratitude, but that will be for the next week's video. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. It's always fun. It's nice to do stuff together like that, especially since it's kind of a depressing time of the year generally. School's already in full swing, and everyone's realized what a horrible mistake that is. And the weather's changing, and we're getting less light, stuff like that. So it's nice to just do something fun, something silly. And remember the people. Remember the person who started this. So, you know. But yeah, it's good. It's nice. If you want inspiration, search up Pants on Hedwig on my channel. We've been doing this since 2011, I think. So 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This will be year 7. Year 7 of Pants on Hedwig. Oh my gosh. Good times. Good times. Alright, yeah, so as for stuff that, and Owlboy is gonna hopefully be coming back this week too. Might be iffy on uploads again. I'm sorry that Owlboy had to stop. I gave myself too much work again. I always do that. I don't do a lot, and then I try to just devote time to myself, and then the collabs that I'm part of, I don't do anything for, and then I feel bad. So then I start getting, when I feel really productive, I start doing stuff, and then that's usually around the time I start feeling productive on my own channels. So the SNES September and October bundled with the Jewish holidays, Golden Sun, Owlboy, and the Shiva. That's just a lot. It's a lot with a very little amount of time. But yeah, so now the Jewish holidays are over, the Shiva is over, Owlboy and Golden Sun will come back. We'll see next week what side Let's Play I'll continue with. And so yeah, I should have Owlboy Monday and Thursday again. Let's see, and hopefully streams will come back too. I missed out on one of the Game Sharks challenges just because the timing was not going to work out. Also, I sucked at the game. The coming Game Shark, the current Game Shark challenge is now Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which I also really, really suck at. So that's going to be fun to lose at and get last place. But I actually want to do it this time. The only consideration, as I was about to start saying, is that I had the last month off of my current cancer medication. I'm not on chemo per se. It's all called chemo when it's stuff fighting cancer, but it's that herbal whatchamahoosit, not herbal, but the super vitamin A type thing that I have to take for a week. So I was off that for the Jewish holidays, which is around a month, and now that that's over, I have to start out up today, which means this week, just because my body is not that used to it, I might be feeling kind of lousy, so streams might be short, might just be the Game Shark challenge, whatever. I'm not really sure what yet. I have to play it by ear each day, but this might not be a great week, so we'll see. That's when my eyesight starts going and things like that, all the fun little side effects I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, tomorrow's also going to be interesting. I haven't really talked about it here. I've talked about it on my private Twitter account, but I'm going to start seeing a therapist tomorrow, hopefully, just to try to work out some of my depression and anxiety problems. See if it's something that I just need to talk about with a professional, something that I might need to be medicated for or whatever. But my first official meeting, I already met with somebody who placed me with a psychologist, but now my first official meeting is going to be tomorrow afternoon, so that should be fun. I have no idea what I want out of it, honestly. They asked me that in the intake thing, and I didn't know what to say. But I do know that the way things currently are is horrible. On a constant basis, I halfway between tearing all my hair out and just screaming endlessly, or occasionally delving darker down the road. And yeah, it's really bad, and it's been translating into how I treat people, which is why I want to see if I can do something about this, because I don't like hurting the people around me, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, fun times. You guys may not notice it, but uh it's been a trip. Anyway, but yeah, that's that. Let's get to better stuff. This past Sunday was New York Comic Con, which I went to. I made a vlog. I posted a whole bunch of pictures on Tumblr that I linked to in the vlog. If you want to see what stuff was there, you can go to the vlog, but like some highlights is I got this Persona 5 print, which I'm going to keep showing off because it's amazing and I need somewhere to put it in my room. And I want to put it somewhere nice that I'll be able to see, and maybe it will show up on the vlog too, so that I can, like, when I was at MagFest, I got the Sephiroth thing right over here that you can't really see because the light's on it, but it's really nice. And I don't want to cover up Advent Sephiroth, but I might just move this lower and put this Persona thing like right over there. Maybe? I'm not sure. And just move this Sephiroth somewhere else. But I have no idea where. Also, I got stuff like this cute little Monokuma from Danganronpa 2. There was a lot of nice cosplays there. I didn't get a picture of, but someone was dressed as Junko Enoshima, and it was really good. There were also two girls dressed as Chiaki Nanami, and they were adorable, and they passed by each other at one point. I was just like... there's also someone dressed up as Futaba Sakura from Persona 5, and it was really good too. There's a lot of good cosplays there. There's a bunch of people in Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10 stuff that I took pictures of. But yeah, I finally have Danganronpa. I have him, yeah, this is my first Danganronpa plush, actually. They also had large Monokumas. They also had a Monokuma Kigurumi. That's how it is. It's not Kirigumi. Kigurumi, the coat things, but I didn't get that. But yeah, I got some other stuff. I showed it off. Stickers from Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, because that is a good show with cute characters. They did not have... The woman who did this also did the print. She's very good, and I'm sad that I didn't get a handle or anything so that I could follow. Also got stuff I didn't show off because my older brother got this, but it's a nice bag for from the Viz Media booth advertising the Twilight Princess manga that they're making. Yeah, I also did a couple drawings because Inktober and things like that. I obviously am extremely far behind because Jewish holidays and stuff, but I drew Midna. I didn't want to draw over this one. It's Midna, obviously Midna without her helmet. I didn't want to draw over her, so I just drew another one. That one didn't have pencil beforehand, so you can see why it's kind of dumb looking, but I kind of like how it turned out anyway. And then, in order to make myself feel better, because it didn't look entirely the best, I did a digital version also on... I did digital version also, and that's just nice. Look how adorable she is. She's the best. Midna is literally the best. Literally the best. Last night I also drew myself a shark husband. It's Prince Sidon, if you can't tell. I kind of messed up his abs here because I was trying to ink it, and then it looked bad, and then I put whiteout on it, and you can't really draw over whiteout. So yeah, it kind of looks bad. If you look at it from a distance, it doesn't look terrible, but that's how it looks. This is inked over, but there was originally a... Yeah, there we go. There was originally a pencil drawing, and that looked really nice. So at least I have that saved, and it's uploaded and stuff, but yeah, this is actually the first piece of... one second. It's kind of hard to tell because my camera's bad, but the quality is really nice on his face, honestly. This is the first piece of Breath of the Wild art that I drew since before the game came out. Like, when they first showed off Zelda, way back in the day, when they first showed off Zelda, I drew a Zelda. This is from January, so it was before the game came out, and I haven't drawn anything since. I said to myself, Dovey, how could you not draw the shark husband, the wonderful, amazing Prince Sidon, who you literally cannot hate because he is encouraging Shark. Look at that smile. He knows you can do it. But yeah, at some point, maybe today or this week, I'm going to work on that on my computer and make a color version. It's going to be really good. Maybe I'll color over this one with my pencil or something, because I don't really have ink colors for it, but we'll see. The point being, I really like Sidon. He's my favorite character in Breath of the Wild. His abs are ripped. But man, be careful. Be careful when you search for pictures of him. Not going into that topic anymore. I mean, unless, you know. Nope. Nope. But yeah, so this week was productive. This past week was productive in drawing. I'm actually, like, I really, really, really like how the picture came out. Like even like the face here. There's a picture I took when I started inking it before I started. So you can't really see because let me get the. Stop it. Let me get my phone screen brightness up. Maybe you'll actually be able to tell, but not really. So he looked good before I started erasing all the shadowing I did in the pencil. So it's just kind of nice, and he's gonna look nice once the color is there and I'm able to do shading with that. But honestly, Midna though, it's all up on DeviantArt and stuff. I also post pictures once again in the Nintendo Project Discord, so you should go to that. There's an art section. A bunch of people share art there now. And it's cool. I'm really happy about that. That's really the one thing I wanted to make on Discord was like somewhere for my friends and I to post our art, and I could tell them how awesome they are. But yeah, the final thing before I take up the rest of your time is the thing that Sushi is sitting on over here. So when I was at Comic-Con, I finally had a chance to see my friend Adrian. First of all, my friend Adrian is currently, like I was, he is, I'm sorry if this is information, just context information, also just for people to say, he is currently battling cancer as well. And if you guys can keep him in your thoughts, I do on a constant basis, and he's fighting the good fight, and I know that you guys don't know him, but you're a good support base for anonymous thoughts and prayers, and I would really appreciate it if he can go on your list of people. But we had talked many months back about a gaming PC, and he lives in New York City, and New York Comic Con was finally able to get a chance to coordinate a time to meet him, and I have this now. Obviously it's not set up or anything. It's going to take a little while for me to go monitor and keyboard and all that shopping. If you guys have any suggestions on monitors, by the way, I would really appreciate it, because I have not ever gone monitor shopping. I've always used laptops for like the past decade, and before that my parents were the ones that bought computers, and that was the 90s. So it's the big box things. But yeah, so this thing is a Corsair The case and motherboard and stuff is a Bulldog thing. And it's fun. It's fun. It's nice. It's actually not too heavy considering. It even has a little thing up in the front here with USBs and stuff, and on the back has a whole bunch of ports and stuff. But it's got a MSI NVIDIA 1070 graphics card. I think it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. Has processor is Intel i7 770, I think 770K. The has 16 gigabytes of memory, I believe. Maybe upgradable 32. I'm not sure. And the has a Corsair processor. It has a SanDisk solid state drive for the OS and a supplementary Sony solid state drive for storage, which is really nice. The SanDisk one apparently is insanely fast, and I really look forward to using that. And got liquid cooling and all sorts of fun things. So I'm going to hopefully be stepping up my my Let's Play game and all sorts of other things, my gaming game with this. If this gives me the opportunity to work harder on my Let's Play videos, then that's going to be something, because the big thing with that, the more I do in a video, the longer it takes and the more intensive on my computer and things like that. But with this, it should drastically make things drastically easier. And I am really looking forward to playing around with it. So, big thank you to Adrian just for his immense generosity and the the merit of me using this and making people happy with it, because that is what I do here. I try to do anyway, and the merit of that, I do hope that you do make a full recovery. And on that good note, I think we'll end off the video. I'm not gonna weigh you down anymore with my woes and everything else. And yeah, if you guys have suggestions for PC usage, because again, I have literally used the laptop for the last decade, and before that it was computers from the 90s, so I'm new to this. Anything on it, keyboards and monitors and external equipment, whatever. I welcome all suggestions by people who use things. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Again, stay awesome, guys. Thank you for the people that compliment my art, because it's the only thing that I de-stress with. I talked about that on Twitter, and I'm not gonna continue the video anymore. The point being, you guys are awesome, and thank you. Have a good week, and Pants on Head Week is coming.